I'm gonna whoop everybody this party tonight, I guess. Shit. Oh, my hands finna be hurting. I'm not worried about that. I do. I'll be in game chat. Fuck all y'all.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
The winner here gets a ticket to Tampa. The loser stays home, and we are underway in the AFC Championship game. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
Well, they didn't do a lot there to fool anyone. They just came right out and ran the football, but with great success, and that's the way you want to get things started. A nice quick opener for a big gain.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Broken tackle. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Five yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield to make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator and remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
No gain on the play.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chargers' 49-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Brissett, he'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And that is incomplete. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Herbert. He's got his man. This is Tate. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Out of the gun, Herbert. He completes it to Tate. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 31, Brissett. Able to hit his target, Lamb. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
He'll buy some time right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended receiver, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Into the air once more. It's Brissett going deep for Hopkins. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Tommy Townsend in punt formation for the Chiefs.
Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
On the play, and it's 3rd down.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Ty Long now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Jalen Smith drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Yards that time on the punt, and that will come the offense as they take over
at their own 33-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
He was brought down.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
3 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Herbert on first down now. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On second down, here's Herbert. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Chargers.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it a second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
He gets it to Brown. Complete. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
It's a gain of 6.
Give him 6 yards in the first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Chargers.
To Marquise Brown. Touchdown.
Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Brought down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Off off the play fake. Here's Brissett. To the catch made by Hopkins. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A gain of 32 that time.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Off the option, that's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Forced out to his left. Gets this one to Hill. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's got room. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Covered by the defense.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, Brissett. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get that to Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 31-yard.
Butker's kick here is good. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Taking a deep shot here for Harden. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which.
There he goes, left side. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for KC. 46 yards on the ground. First 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Chiefs have taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
49-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And Reed with it over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brought down right at the
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10.
At the 30
from the gun. Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The ball carrier.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play action with Brissett. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. CeeDee Lamb. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs take advantage of the turnover and put up 6.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, here's Brissett. tally that as catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Chiefs 23, Chargers 21.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 55 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going, and they are in need of points here, no doubt about that, with a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter. This possession, gigantic. And going deep for Hill, and that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Chiefs 31, Chargers 28.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Here's Mecole Hardman. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they have put themselves in a great position to defend their crown, leading once again in the fourth quarter of the AFC Championship game. A win, of course, sends them to Tampa for a chance to claim back-to-back Super Bowl titles.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On play action, Brissett. Left side to Lamb. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing, Brissett. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 yards there, just like last play. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really when you're...
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And the Chiefs are going to get him. J.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun. Herbert, quick slant to Brown. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Gain of 15.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Chris Jones. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
3rd down.
Herbert now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back.
I'm like, shit, I'm trying to see what the fuck he doing. Shit. So that blitz is tearing, that pressure tearing that nigga up. Oh, he stopped the game.
I'm right here, nigga. Watch out.
It's bad. Nah, it's bad.
Yeah, ready to speak English. Wow.
Go back on mute, Swag. Go back on mute.
No, I lost, bro. It ain't over.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage.
I blew this.
We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
That formation really full. I ain't no thought about running this shit. That nigga.
Hey, with the money play. Get out of here, bro.
Kansas City. C.D. Lamb saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted. they don't react like they do.
I ain't want to sign him back.
So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got
that nigga got land with the five shit.
go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Man, like 94. He got route technician and something else, bro.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action now. Brissett. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Here's
Did a
the
lot
Chiefs
for the
punter
win.
now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there.
Like 11 or something, or 12 or something.
Season, not a whole lot to hang.
I beat the nigga regular season. I really lost, bro. That nigga Herbert blew it.
That's funny. It's like that. I ain't watched the whole game, but that nigga ran the same formation all field.
Yeah, he
All
should be
time.
the time glitch, bro.
Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger?
I like the formation because you can run out that big end. You got the little option pass.
I should have ran that formation.
But they've got to find a way to use
Well, you know you want to run over there.
and use it as motivation.
No, I think that's some. I don't really. They really made Tyreek Hill fumble the ball. Damn, that nigga Chris Jones speared my ass. I lost on this round to the same person back-to-back years. That's ass.
Damn, son.
I hate coons. That's what they call their group, coons. Who watching the broadcast still? Hey, look at this nigga team out here. Look. This is how Lamar look like on his shit. This nigga Lamar, best keeping game. Look at the shit he got. Quick jaw cool and all that. Roman Deadeye, Passively, Skateboard, and Hot Route Master. That's what you, until you get Hot Route Master, money plays out the ass. What the fuck did the Chiefs nigga got? This nigga got some shit. How you got receiver? See, this is what I need: receiver apprentice and route technician. Got off me, though. Helping me. So you got route technician. You can throw any bombs. You got like, yeah, that shit ass. You got route technician, boy. I'm telling you, boy, you got a plus 1 speed and all, yeah. Look at this DD. This DD. Oh well. That's kind of great. This is my third. This is the second time getting beat by this nigga in this round. Don't worry, Herbie, you gonna be ready next year, bruh. You gonna get your route technician shit. Boy, y'all ever seen 100 mil cap hit, boy? Well, I got 100 mil cap hit, boy. For 1 year, what are you talking about? As long as you got draft picks, you good.
He did a lot for the win.
I cut these niggas now.
Come on, Dud, son. Respond.